If you have been watching these in series, you'll understand that I've done AST, selection brief, and now this one's about the selection interview. Pretty much, I got told 2 weeks after I did my selection brief that I have my selection interview, because you have a week to send back paperwork to your AFCO. So I got a phone call and said, yes, I would like an interview soon, please. So I had to book another day off college, which was quite funny because I missed out on fitness. When you go in for your selection interview, dress smartly. It is a formal interview, and what you dress like throughout the whole of the process pretty much is what they will judge you on effectively. If you go in wearing trackies, they'll, even if you say everything correctly, they just won't think that you're up for it, because it is a prestigious military service, and if you come in just wearing trackies and jackets and stuff, they aren't going to think that you're ready for it. They're just going to think that, yeah. So yeah, I went in, and pretty much as soon as I walked in I was sent straight to the interview room, and the corporal or whoever is with you doing it, they are really friendly. They don't press you too much. They try to relax you, because obviously you're nervous when you go in. They'll ask you the basics. How are you? What? They'll obviously like introduce yourselves pretty much and have a little bit of a chat, and then you go on to, they'll ask you about yourself, what you do to keep yourself fit, what do you do work-wise if you're over 18, what do you do at school or college if you're under 18, how do you keep yourself fit, what do you do, blah 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 blah, different bits like that. Do you have good teamwork skills and stuff like that pretty much. Then they go on to about your family. Are they supporting you? Do you think are any of them in the military or have been in the military? What do they think about you going into the services? Then they'll also ask you about what you did at school. Were you a member of anything there? I said that I was a member of the school newspaper, because I was. I used to help out with Human Utopia, which is like an anti-bullying thing which goes nationwide. Yeah, then they also knew that I was in cadets, so they asked me about that as well. They'll obviously then go on to the main part of the interview, which is what you have revised about the RAF, NATO, UK, bases, aircraft, and all that. So as long as you can remember the rules of Royal Air Force, which is defend the UK and its interests, and two others, which I can't remember anymore, but I will do eventually, because my notes are currently with my friend who is revising for his interview. Defend the UK and the interests. Provide air power to something. Yeah, I do know it at some point. I did just roll it out straight away as soon as I did my interview, so don't take my example then as the example to take in. Just be nice and confident and relaxed and calm. And pretty much what they will do, when you're answering the questions about yourself, that's when they make the main decision on, are you suitable for the RAF, blah 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 blah. Then if you pass, you'll get told, well, if you fail you get told as well, you'll then be booked for your medical, and mine was a week later. Mine was on a Friday after, and I had to do a security check of Finland, which obviously I can't release details on because it's a security check. But yeah, you do that, and then you go off to do your medical, which was held at my AFCO. All I had to do, best things for that as well, go in sports kit, because it doesn't get you to do any sports as such, but it's just easier for the doctors to assess you. What I did as well was, because my medical was at like 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock, one of the times, in the afternoon. What I did on the night about 6, 7, 8 o'clock, got the little yellow earbud plugs you wear, and just put them in my ears, and pretty much that's just stopping the loud noises before your hearing part of the medical. All the hearing part is just play like different noises through an ear, and then you have to do it on that ear, and you have to keep saying yes if you can hear it. You have to hear it to a certain point. Then you have to do a colour blindness test. They do your height and weight, and I gained weight at that point, so which is good, but it's also a little bit bad. Then you go to the doctor's room, do a urine test as well. Girls, be prepared to wash hands unless you've done quite a few tests, because I've done a couple already. You'll go in, he'll take your blood pressure. Mine was slightly low, but not too worrying. He'll check your eyes and ears. That's why you also need to wear your earplugs. He'll ask you to, well, he'll lift up the back of your shirt to check if you've got any symptoms of bronchitis. He'll also check your stomach as well in case there's anything wrong with that. What he did with me was, like, whilst I was answering questions, he just kept going down my arm and my hand just to make sure that everything was okay. He'll lift up your, he'll obviously take off your shoes. He'll ask you to, well, he'll move your leg into different places to make sure that there isn't anything going wrong and there isn't too much resistance as such. You'll also do like the classic optician sight test where you stood at one end of the room and you have to read off the board. I got one letter wrong, I was so annoyed with that. Then you also have to read like the tiniest piece of writing, which I managed to read clearly because I have pretty good eyesight apparently. But yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much the whole medical in a nutshell. If there's someone on the desk when you go back down, they should start booking your fitness test there and then. If not, you have to ring or they'll ring you. Yeah, passed my fitness test and went and got fat. Went out for the rest of the weekend, which was pretty cool. But yeah, that is the medical and interview side of things. So again, if there's anything you want to ask, just comment on here. So yeah.